Why do sea routes matter so much in geopolitics? Let's talk about it. Hey there, welcome to the channel. So recently, there has been a lot of news about a new security partnership in the Indo-Pacific involving the United States, India, Japan, and Australia. You might have also heard about China building a new military base in the tiny island nation of Kure. And you might be wondering, why are sea routes such a big deal? What's the fuss all about? Well, sea routes, or more specifically, control over the seas, is extremely important for a number of reasons. First, let's talk about trade. According to the World Bank, roughly 80% of global trade is carried by sea. In other words, almost everything that you use in your daily life, from the clothes you wear to the phone you use, probably arrived at your country via the ocean. Controlling key sea routes means controlling the flow of goods around the world. For example, during the Cold War, the Soviet Union DS Northern Sea route along the coast of Russia was of great strategic importance, because it provided a way to transport goods and materials to and from the Soviet Union without having to pass through any other country, including the United States and its allies. Similarly, today, China as control over the South China Sea is seen as a threat to free trade because it allows China to potentially block the flow of goods between countries like the United States, Japan, India, and Southeast Asian nations. Another reason why sea routes are so important is because they allow countries to project power. Having a strong navy and the ability to project power onto the seas allows countries to project their power around the world. For example, the United States' control over the seas is what allows it to maintain a global network of military bases and to intervene in conflicts around the world whenever it chooses. Similarly, China's growing navy and its efforts to control the South China Sea are seen as a way for China to project its power in the region and beyond. In fact, one of the main reasons why China is building military bases in countries like Djibouti is to have a physical presence in key waterways like the Red Sea and the Suez Canal. This gives China the ability to monitor and control the flow of goods through these waterways, which in turn gives it leverage over countries that rely on them for trade. But sea routes are not just important for trade and projecting power. They're also important for defense. Controlling the seas allows countries to defend their coastlines and their citizens from potential attacks by other countries. For example, the Royal Navy's defeat of the Spanish Armada in 1588 was a key moment in British history because it allowed England to defend itself from a potential Spanish invasion. Similarly, today, the U.S. Navy's presence in the Pacific is seen as a way to defend the United States and its allies from potential attacks by China. Lastly, sea routes are important for a number of environmental reasons. The oceans play a key role in regulating the climate and controlling the seas. Allows countries to better monitor and control this process. For example, the United States and its allies are working together to monitor and control the spread of invasive species in the Pacific Ocean. Similarly, countries around the world are working together to monitor and control pollution in the oceans. In conclusion, controlling the seas is extremely important for a number of reasons. It allows countries to control trade, project power, defend their coastlines, and monitor and control the environment. As such, it is no surprise that countries around the world are investing heavily in their navies and working to control key sea routes. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to stay up to date on all things global politics. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.